Yeah. Created Players, what's going on, man? It's your boy FEENYX. We are back again. I'm sorry I've been gone. You know what I mean? I've been gone, but I've been celebrating. You know what I mean? Listen, on Instagram, between Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, where else, man? Like, yo, we done touched around 250,000 people, man. 500,000 ears, eyes. Like, yo, that's a lot of attention for the created players. Like, come on, man. Gotta drop a bomb for that, yo. Like, I didn't see it coming. I don't know how I got into the algorithm, but when I was talking about them women, talking about just the value of the woman you choosing to be with, you know, that, like, it really struck with a lot of men. And even the women was like replying to me like, yeah, well, meet the men's family too, because that was one of the ones that go viral when I told y'all, make sure you meet a woman's family before you decide to go any further in the relationship with her. And that really rubbed a lot of people the wrong way. But oh, so be it, man. That's just what it took, because now we got some attention on us and they are waiting for what's next. You know what I mean? So, look, without further ado, something I've been wanting to talk to y'all about, man, is I think it was Ebony K. Yeah, not Tasha K. She the one got sued by Cardi, but Ebony K, right? She came on and on the internet and said that black girls should start looking for a man while they in college and not just focus solely on their education, because later in life you might feel left out. You might find yourself racing to try to find a man, have a baby, and you've been so busy on your career that you haven't even taken you don't even know if you're getting the right one at first. So you might rush into something and not want to stay in that, So to me, that made perfect sense. But what she was met with was hella backlash because of that. She was saying that the girls were talking about, we wasn't tied up and brought like that to be, trying to get a man and do this and do that and all that. And I'm thinking, like, in my head, well, ain't that the motherfucking problem? Sorry to cuss. I said I wasn't going to cuss, but ain't that the problem? Like, I got a daughter now, and I would tell her, like, yeah, keep your eye open for a good man, because you don't want to be doing this all on your own. Having a man and a husband or somebody to lean on and help pick up where where you might be weak at, and you can help them. Like, it's a balance of life. It's a good when y'all both the prize. Like, yo, that is better than just having a mindset of, I'm here for college, I'm getting my degree so I can take care of myself, and I don't need a man for this and that. When all in all, in reality, yes, we are here to, if you believe, about what Christians believe, then we are here to multiply. We are here to, to find the person we should be with, so that was just crazy to me, hearing so much backlash on her for that specific thought, and knowing that our counterparts are other racist people, and that they do that. They will think about finding a man, young and trying to get married and trying to have these kids and, grow a family and become successful and become smart and do all these other things. Why is it in our community we telling them, be strong, you don't need a man, do this, do that? Every female needs a man, just like every man needs a woman. I don't understand how that's even confusing. There's yin, there's yang, there's up, there's down, there's in, there's out, there's left, there's right. Y'all think y'all don't need a man for nothing? Think about that growing up. Like, and that brings me right into the next one, man. And I'm going to come back on that topic, but I think, like, it's just a little crazy. It's just a little crazy to tell our younger girls, don't worry about a man, just get your money and don't worry about nothing. Like, be strong and independent and blah, blah, blah. But it's like, who are you trying to be independent from? A man, right? Or else no man goes around talking about they're independent. Am I lying about that? Creative players, y'all let me know. But I don't think I'm lying about that. Like, bruh, come on. Like, knock it off. Y'all talking about y'all independent. Cool. But I don't know if that's the right, you know what I mean? I think it's being selfish. It's a little selfish when you think about it. We just gonna be independent, man. Like, come on. These college years, you know what happens in college? Do you understand what happens during these college years, bro? College years, you going out, you testing the waters, you trying different flavors, peanut butter, what is it, Neapolitan, vanilla, chocolate, doing it all. You know what I mean? You doing all this, all that, and just trying it out. And Men don't forget that type of stuff. Like if we see that going, like, oh no, she was doing this, that, that, she had, bro, that's gonna narrow the chances of the man that you actually want and you want to have, because he's not gonna go for that. He gonna be like, what was you, you was what in college? You was doing that. Now, some men will tell you, oh, I don't care nothing about no body count. Man, I say any nigga to say some shit like that is a red flag. Over here talking about he don't care about nothing you did in college. He don't care about your history. Why? Because he got some shit. He done did some shit, dog. And he gonna hope you hold that same light to him and say, hey, I hope you don't judge me for what you know what I mean? Like, yo, I promise you, like, bruh, knock it off. I promise you. These years in college, listen, the things that you get influenced to do, the groups you hang out with, you think you're too busy to go out on a date with a man and try to take him serious. I say, why not get a man in the same industry that you're doing? Or something that could help what you're doing. You want to be in finance or something. Hell, this dude wants to be a real estate agent. Like, why don't you see a future in that? Y'all here in college planning for your future, but you're not planning for your life future. You're planning for your career future. That's just selfish. You understand what I'm saying? And it's not smart. You're putting all your eggs in one basket. I'm just going to go focus solely on this. But yet, here goes a good man. I got low miles on me right now and all this, but y'all say, you know what? Y'all call it whole phases and all this other shit. Like, no, that whole phase shit will have y'all on the fucking sideline looking dumb as hell. With a lot of money. Fuck it. Give you all the money you want. You think all these women with money is happy? Y'all gonna be these motherfuckers freezing eggs. And that's what I told I had to talk with some of my coworkers, and I'm telling them, like, yo, did y'all's parents tell y'all to go find a man when y'all was in college or do this or that? They like, no, this or that. And they thinking, like, one girl said, Ronnie, I just think you're too traditional or something. You're too traditional and old school. I'm like, well, you just said that you don't care about kids and you don't want to have kids. You don't even like kids. But then on the other 5 seconds later, you say, well, I met a man who I really liked and that made me want to have kids. So I'm like, well, that's the way it's supposed to go. That's the way it's supposed to be. Some people do just want kids, but they don't want kids with anybody. They want kids with the right person. So I'm looking at her like, what are you talking about? And I'm like, that's traditional too. What's untraditional is freezing your eggs, freezing an embryo, trying to get a surrogate and do all this stuff later on and blah, blah. Like, that's not traditional. That's not the way shit was supposed to work. Science has made a way for that to happen, and they sell and market that. You don't know how much saving eggs costs, freezing eggs costs, and then to try to you don't know how much that costs. And then you don't even know the insurances don't cover that. So you better be you going to school to make all this fucking money just to freeze your eggs and spend all your money trying to have a baby when you could just do it the right way the first time. Like, I hope I don't sound crazy, right? Like, cause when I'm listening to this, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, y'all telling me y'all rather not have kids, focus on your career, skip that whole shit, then spend when you're in your 30s or 40s trying to find a man and being on the clock and trying to have a baby and spending all your money doing that shit. That's like going to school for a dumbass degree that you're never going to use and spend the rest of your life paying it back. It doesn't add up. And it's not beneficial to your success. We are put on earth to multiply. Just imagine and think if elephants or fucking rhinos was just like, you know what? I don't want to mess up my figure. I'm not going to mess up my figure. I want to be out here to be able to do this, that, and that. Like, I'm not going to have babies. And man, animals would be extinct. Animals would be extinct. I feel like animals are a great example God has put on earth to show us, biologically how we are supposed to mate and live life. And how, because I mean, you can see some animals protective, some hunt, some don't. They're protective, and even in the way they communicate, in the way they gather, the way they care for each other. Sometimes, like, they're examples when humans, I feel like, are lost and don't have an example. You feel me? So I think it makes perfect sense to always be having that always be having that in your head that, yo, I think I need to keep my eye open for a good man, because why not? Who would want to even walk this earth just alone And people tell you, celebrities tell you all the time, they get their money, they get all this, have a big house with 10 bathrooms, nigga, and their life is shitty. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's not the bet. Having all the money, having all the space, getting all that, that's not it. Having somebody you can lean on, love, give into, sacrifice things for, and then get rewarded for, you know, and then seeing little kids, you know. I seen somebody say the things that they hate about themselves, they end up loving them once they see it, that their kid actually has those same features. Whether they say, oh, it's a big nose or something, you would look at your kid with that big nose and be like, nah, my kid is beautiful. And in return, you would get gratification in yourself. Say, you know what? I always wondered about my nose, but fuck that. My nose beautiful. Baby, our nose is beautiful. You feel what I'm saying? Or are y'all telling me I'm wrong? That's what I want to know. Cause I be thinking about this shit and I be like, nah, I don't think I'm doing this wrong. Like, listen, man, yeah. Being a male is a matter of birth, but being a man is a matter of choice. You see, and men get their, I would say they get their, you know, pats on the back from other men. Other men tell them, yo, you done this, you done that. They respect you. You know, they look up to you. They see that, hey, this is not easy. Men be knowing this type of shit, but I don't understand why women just think like, yo, I'm going to just go and be independent and say, fuck a man and do all that. Like, best of luck, shorty. Like,
I told you.
That's what's going to happen.
Didn't I tell you? Because I told you. And we told you a long time ago.
Long time ago. Listen to FEENYX, man. I'm telling you, I ain't crazy out here, dog. I'm really not crazy. I be taking notes, jotting stuff down, thinking in my head like, yo, why are these women thinking like that? Why? Go get a degree to get all this money just to fucking spend your 30s and 40s trying to freeze eggs and do you know how much that stuff costs? You should look it up before you think that's actually a viable option for you. It's a lot of money, a whole lot of money, and you better have some money in the bank. Now, I salute to the women. It is y'all's time. I mean, hell, they even taking over music, taking over OnlyFans and shit. Like, great. It's porn. You know what I mean? And a lot of these women getting burnt out on that. Wait till they hit 30. Wait till they hit 35, 40. They're not going to be able to keep a man. And they might have that mindset, oh, I don't need a man and all this. But you do need a man. You're on OnlyFans. And men are your best customers. Number one, they're spending all the money. What makes you think y'all don't need men? In what fucking world? Like, women, how much women plumbers do you know? Women electricians do you know? Women welders do you know? Women world leaders, nigga, who have created things that we used every day. Who created the phone? Was it a woman? Who created the camera? Was it a woman? How can y'all say you don't need a man when they laid the fucking groundwork, the railroads, the boat? Women built boats? Like, I'm not shitting on the one. I'm just telling you that we got roles on this earth, and the role that men have taken the shitty end of the stick and said, we're going to stick our hands in the shit and do the work, and y'all are going to prosper for it. And yet, y'all, that's not good enough. Y'all are like, nah, we're equal. We're going to do the same fucking thing, but y'all not doing the hard shit still. But now y'all making more money. And then I seen Tyler Perry say, yo, women, if y'all got a good man that takes care of you mentally, emotionally, does what he can financially, and you make more money than him, why would you hold that against him? Because it's not that much men out here making the number that you want him to make, doing the things you want him to do. And that's where Kevin Samuels was saying, these are high value men, and you think they're going to choose you, be loyal to you? Somebody who gonna talk back to them, somebody who gonna argue with them and do all this? No, they're gonna go get somebody that's gonna be submissive. Hell, I seen y'all talking about Terrell Owens when he said that's why he don't date a specific type of woman, because back in the day they didn't want to deal with him and all this stuff. Like, you see this all the time. You see these black folks dating outside of the race, and as mad as y'all want to get, y'all not willing to change and do nothing about it. And hell, sometimes the black women that you see, the good ones that the men niggas be looking for, they outside the race too. So what y'all gonna say about them? Like, look what guys, us folks, us black people, dog, the hip hop community, all that. Like, right now we got Sexy Red, Ice Spice, City Girls. Like, bruh, and none of them are talking about no philosophy. Nigga, not one of them. Not one of them is rapping like J. Cole or Kendrick. We got Rhapsody. Yeah, I know Rhapsody. It's probably a couple more, but they not getting the shine. That's why I was kind of upset. Like, yo, of all the people y'all could be embracing and putting y'all's time in and showing love to, and it's like y'all putting Sexy Red on tracks and shit, bro. I dare Sexy Red get on the song and not rap about her fucking pussy. One song. Nicki, I dare you do it. One song. Cardi, one song. One song. It's either gonna be money or put. Like, I understand, but that's just the hip hop community, and that's why you see people are getting tired of this shit. They're like, yo, it wasn't a number one song until Doja Cat got on and talk about she gonna paint the town red, which is a hard song, and she's not even talking about her pussy the whole time, cause it's relatable to everybody. But all this feminist shit and all that, y'all have fucked that shit up. This is not what it was supposed to be, y'all. It is not the Rosie the bit or whoever with the arm and doing it. Y'all done fucked her shit all up. Y'all done fucked up Martin Luther King dream. I'm telling y'all, like, y'all have taken this shit way too fucking far now. Just way too fucking far. Like, no, it's not supposed to be this way. Y'all over here saying y'all cannot keep pushing that narrative to where y'all don't need a man. Cause when old girl got hit in the fucking face with a brick, she claimed she a lesbian. But guess what she turned to when she got hit with the fucking brick? Men and said, y'all ain't gonna do nothing about this man that just hit me. After you out here slapping niggas in the face and doing all, like, we already know she was a fraud on the bullshit. They been called her out. And I did tell you that play the victim, blame the man. Selfish as fuck. I don't even know if it's narcissistic. I don't even know. I don't know. My girl told me I don't know the fucking words, man. But hey, knock it off. What the fuck? Y'all don't need a man. Are you sure? You sure about that? Are you sure about that? Woo. I think that's just fucking crazy, man. Absolutely crazy. And maybe I am traditional, because I told them, like, I'm not completely against, like, the idea of parents helping their daughter or son find the right person for them. They've been on the earth longer. They've seen more personality. They know what to look for. And you can see that shit in some young people, and they'll still, how many people do you know that's young still doing the same shit that they do when they old? Mentally still in high school. The way they talk about people, the way they act around people when things don't go their way. How many of them motherfuckers was 15 doing some bullshit, and now they're 30, 35 still doing some bullshit? Bruh. Tell the truth. Tell the fucking truth, please. Like, there's plenty of them. There's plenty of them. You know it. So it's like, one of my things when I told them, meet her parents, right? Meet that female's parents, right? Because, or even if it's a woman, meet the man's parents, whatever the feminist said. But meet that man's parent, meet that woman's parents, right? Because that's gonna show you how they was raised. And they're like, well, that's not happens all the time. I'm not talking about the exception to the rule. Yeah, maybe a woman seen her mom was toxic and she hated it so fucking much because she knew that wasn't right. But that was one, you know what I'm saying? Let's just say that girl was kept in a house with no social media, no TV, no nothing, and all she seen was her parents' interaction. 9 times out of 10, she's going to develop the same behaviors that she's seen because she don't know no better. That's just what it is. And that's where it goes back to, even towards the man. Let's turn it to the man. A 2-parent household. It shouldn't be a flex, but it is. A 2-parent household should be the basis standard. You guys sat down, had a baby, and what y'all should do is raise the baby. As a kid, I grew up in a 2-parent household. I'm telling you, like, I can see night and day difference from people who did and people who didn't. And it's not a brag or a flat, but like I'm saying, it is. In this world today, like, bruh, it's a flex to have a mom and dad in the same household. You know, to learn from because they're yin and yang. How much times have you seen people say, you go to your mom and they say no, then you go to your dad and he say yeah? Because you need that. You need that. And be like, well, dad told me they need that to be able to do shit like that. As frustrating as it is to the parents, it don't matter. It don't matter. They still need to be able to do the shit. You feel me? Why? Because it's right. Because, like, it's the basic. It's literally the basic. And then you want to say whose fault? Oh, well, we didn't know that he was like this or like that. I didn't see the red flags. Like hell you didn't. Like hell you didn't. When that nigga went to the restaurant and spent $200 and tipped the waiter $5 and was rude to her, that was a red flag. Before y'all went and had sex unprotected. And whose fault was it? Who gave him access to have sex? Who told him yes, he ain't got to wear a condom and still have sex? Who still had the baby, which I'm still for, pro-life, not, abortion. But still, you still had the baby. And then always, almost damn near always, after the baby comes, the nigga don't take care of what he supposed to do. So more than likely, you going to give him hell, tell him step up his shit, get on his game, and he going to hear that shit every day until he does, until eventually you say, I can't be with you no more, you not a man. Or he going to be like, I can't take this woman no more, she just doing this and that. Y'all wasn't even supposed to be there in that predicament in the first place. But now that y'all here, it's absolutely selfish on both parties. But who gets most of the blame? Of course, I'm going to say the woman. Like I said, women control sex. Men control relationships. That's what it is. That's just what it is. A lot of these women, they're just, oh, I could have men. I could do this. I could have a nigga to do this. Da-da-da-da-da. I bet you can't get him to get on one knee for your motherfucking ass. I guarantee you can't do that. I bet you can't get him to do that. Cause once that nigga hit, once or a couple times, men see sex like an accomplishment or like taking the fucking kingdom over. Like, nigga, I just stormed that motherfucking base and won. Nigga, now I'm going on to my next challenge. It's a whole world out there. I need to conquer it all. That's just how men think. That's how they're designed. And women are designed a certain way. That's why there should be so much problems when they think like a man think he don't need a woman and a woman think she don't need a man. And they go about their own way and think they can figure it out on their own, like human and biology and all this shit for hundreds of years. Animal, it just don't mean nothing. They think they're fucking right. They think they right, but most of the time they are completely 1,000% gonna fuck around and find out. Nigga, that's just what it is. They're gonna fuck around and find out. This shit is not a game, bro. Niggas out here trying to make their own rules when, when it's sayings out there when they say ain't nothing new under the sun. Nigga, it's not. Y'all niggas ain't about to reinvent the wheel of life. What the fuck? Y'all niggas is tripping, bruh. Like, come on. Come on, man. And that's one thing I love Kevin Samuels for, because he was trying to tell y'all, stay with your baby dads. Quit leaving. Quit getting weak talking about a motherfucker toxic. Girl, you toxic too. Fuck is you talking about? You toxic too, nigga. It ain't just the man that's toxic. You toxic as hell too, nigga. Gonna sit here and blame a man and then be like, I ain't know he was like this. I thought he would do this. I thought he would do that. You ain't see no red flags. That's your fault. If you hang out with a thief, know he a thief, let him in your house around your safe and money, you go in there one day and all your shit gone, blame yourself. You knew who the fuck he was. You knew his mentality was. Blame yourself. Blaming everybody. Like, nah. Here's the facts. Here's the fucking stats. But in single parent household, which almost 45% of fucking America is raised in these single parent households, the government know exactly what they doing. They designed that it will benefit you more to kick the dad out the house. And that shit is still true today. How you not going to reward some parents with some food stamps or something that still might be struggling, but they still staying together trying to raise that kid and make him a strong, like all these mental cases, niggas going crazy, easily triggered, doing all, it's because they growing up with no dads. Why is these women more fast than ever? Ass and titties out everywhere, left and right, because ain't no dad in the house to tell them you dressing like a hoe, you acting like a hoe, and I'ma beat your ass if you keep doing that shit. I'ma cut you off. There's no consequences for it. They're only getting rewarded. They're getting attention and money. And that's what social media has made valuable, made currency, attention, pay attention. Like, it was never money. It never really was that, but now it is. Like I said, every girl, they take a picture with their ass back. Every picture is a sexual looking picture for attention. But you don't understand that once a nigga touch you and he bend you over, blow your back out, nigga, that shit is gone. You might as well be advertising for the next nigga because he's on to the next. He's going to go conquer the next thing. Like, that's what they was talking about. Men ain't hoes, they hoe make. Like, bro, because a woman's shit is sacred type shit. Women can rule the world with pussy. They can do, clearly, you see what I'm saying? This shit has brought down empires. And this motherfucker's out here just handing that shit out left and right. Left and right, talking about it's valuable. What the fuck? I was at the party the other night. Bro told me like, hey, nah, I know I ain't gonna mess with shorty. I know she out of my league. I said, bro, ain't none of them out your league. Just think of a mechanic who fix cars, brakes, tires, oil changes, do all this shit. He knows everything about a car. You think that nigga gonna hesitate when a motherfucker pull up in a Benz versus a Toyota or a Ford? Nigga, I know how to do an oil change. I know how to change tires and brakes and all. I know how they operate, nigga. I don't care what type of brand you pull up in or how much you think it costs. You feel what I'm saying? Be the mechanic. You feel me? Don't fear none of it, because it's all, once you figure it out, you good, bruh. You good. Bruh. Promise you. It's like it's a Mercedes, a Lincoln, a BMW, nigga. It don't matter, nigga. Is there an engine in that motherfucker? Does it take brakes and gas? Nigga, does it do this? Okay, some of them might need to learn something new or something in the back. A trunk might be in the front, trunk might be in the back. Ain't no telling. But I know it's a trunk in there, an engine. Nigga, I know, I understand. Regardless, once men get to that point, you good, brother. You good. You G. You feel me? Like, am I wrong? That's what I want to know. That's why I'm going to start doing these shows live, because I need folks to come in and talk to me and tell me if I'm wrong. But it's cool. I know I ain't. I can't be wrong. I can't be wrong, nigga. It's too true. And I'm getting too hype about the topic. That's why I know I'm hitting it. I'm hitting it, man. Like, no, bro. No. That ain't too much for you. She ain't out your league, nigga. Crazy. Some of these girls, you be thinking, niggas be thinking some of these girls out they league. They sleeping on the fucking floor, bitch. These motherfuckers is begging down there, nigga. Talking about, hey, they need to go out on a date. Nigga, they don't want to go on a date. Nigga, they need to eat. Nigga, they starving. And they feel like they too good to go work at a Home Depot, like that old girl who went viral because they said she too beautiful to be at work. I'm looking like, what the fuck? Now, I agree to a certain extent. Some girls can go be models and use their beauty, and get their currency that way and But at least they can do it in a classier way. OnlyFans got these motherfuckers thinking like, yo, they are the baddest shit on earth. And it's really just the niggas who know you. And the niggas who, they just really been waiting to see your ass naked and hoping they can fuck. And I'm telling you, after they fuck, it's pretty much over. Don't no man want they girl doing OnlyFans, nigga. They might act like they cool with it, but I promise you they're not, nigga. And as soon as they feel like they can voice that opinion and tell you like, man, you don't need to do this shit no more. I take care of this or that or that. They gonna understand you got that man in you. You got that big dick energy in you. What they say, nigga, nah, I need to make my own money. I don't need no man to take care of me. You fucking fool. You're going to be working forever. And here's another fact. Y'all don't know how to invest y'all's fucking money. So what are you talking about? Y'all going to get $100,000 this year, go on a bunch of fucking trips, buy clothes, buy anything you fucking want. And then once the money dry up, you ain't understand, damn, I should have bought some real estate. I should have invested in this. I should have invested in that. Like, why did I do this? You should have went and learned stocks or something. You should have went and learned. You feel me? Like, they don't be thinking about that type of shit. Girl math, nigga. That's what they go off of. Girl math, nigga. Literally, girl math, nigga. I got $100,000. Okay, my rent's $3,000, so I could spend about $96,000 and still have $1,000 for that. Like, stupid. Manage your fucking money. Women are the worst. They spend the most money. They have the most debt in America, probably on earth. That's what I'm saying. All I'm bringing you is facts. You can't get mad at me for telling you the truth. You cannot get mad at me for telling you the fucking truth. That's what's happening. Like, dog. Back to the stats, bro. Single parent households, nigga, if you got a son raising him with just a woman, like more than likely the nigga 50% chance he's going to jail sometime in his life. You just gave that kid a 50% less chance than every other kid with two parents. And I don't give a fuck how much they making, because like I said, it's a mental thing. It's an emotional thing. If that motherfucker cannot handle his attitude and is super impulsive, this nigga's gonna blow up. I don't care how much money he got or passed down from mom. And moms that's doing OnlyFans with kids in a single parent household, y'all are like, y'all think y'all winning right now, but y'all just fucking wait. Y'all are not gonna win. You're not gonna win. You ever heard of you might have won the battle but not the war? That shit is gonna age well with y'all. It's gonna age too good. I'm telling you, it's gonna age too well, bro. That kid is going to get bullied, nigga. Your pictures are on the internet naked. Niggas are gonna find them, see your mom, and be trying to fuck with her, and it'll always be an angle. It's like a rich, a famous person who got some clout or a famous like everybody who comes up and talks to him is gonna have an angle because they too want to be famous or have some idea or do something that they want to do. Like, I guarantee it. I stand by it. Oh, okay. I had to make sure we were still recording. My bad. But don't stop. All right, I keep going. I'm just telling y'all. Y'all think I'm playing though. Y'all think y'all know more than FEENYX, dog. That's cool. Y'all can think so. I'm telling you. I be studying this shit, man. Really like peeping it. Like, yo, this don't make no type of sense. Why are they out here like this? Why do they think they don't need a man? Why do they act like that? Why do they think like, bro, even if you don't even want him, it's still good to have one, right? At least let the nigga go crash out for you. Somebody break you, hey, go crash it. Like, nigga, you don't even care about, hey, let him crash out. You know, men, easy to please, shit. Most of the time, they just want something that looks beautiful beside them, around them. You ain't even got to talk to the nigga. Be quiet. He probably like that more. Like, he'll probably like it more. Silence. Beauty. Give him something a little here and there. And even if you did say, hey, you still like girls, I'm sure he probably wouldn't give a fuck. Sorry. Promise you. He would still probably let the shit ride. Might try to get in there, see something, what's happening, maybe peek his eye through the fucking door, see what's going on or some shit. But hey, you got a man, which means you're doing 2 times better than any woman out here single. Guaranteed you. You get a man that love you, and that's the cheat code, bro. And I would tell my daughter, find a man who loves you more. So because that way you know that he's gonna really like try to take care of and you'll have more leverage in that relationship, and it's really up to you, you know. And I hope you take care of him like that, you know. But I would tell my son, nigga, get a girl that loves you more, dog. That's just the name of the game. Somebody gonna have to love somebody more, and whoever loves somebody more got the shitty end of the stick because they gonna be always in that emotion doing. You know what I mean? Like, hey, son. Get her, because if she don't love you more, hey, she'll leave you, she'll play with you, she'll treat you like, hey. Let me see that shit, man. I be seeing that shit, man. Uh-oh. Another comment. This shit been going. My shit been going. Okay. Problems. But yeah, I already said that. I ain't even need to look at this. That's how the shit just be up here, dog. Shit just be up here. Look at that. Why I get darker when I do that? Huh. Nice to know. Noise. But yeah, man. I would just say, let's just I think I've been going a while now. Let me see. I'm trying to see. Oh, they say about 35 minutes. I know usually I go for about an hour when I just be talking about this type of shit. But it's like, yo, really think about it, yo. Like, really, really, really think about it. Who would want their kid out here? Matter of fact, I want y'all to do this for me. You write down 10 of your closest friends that you grew up with And then right beside that, you put a check beside their names if they grew up with one parent in the household. Then I want you to do another side. Go to right over it. And then the next question you ask yourself is, would they be better off with both parents? And just go down the list. Can you see and then the next one, can you see a major difference in your life and theirs? Where you ended up right now or where you at, and where they ended up right now or where they're at. And go down and just see it. And I guaranteed you you'll get my point after that. You'll understand exactly what I'm talking about after that. Like, it's a cheat code. And it shouldn't even be one. It should be the absolute standard. A standard. Single moms, how much, you gonna bring new men around your kid every time? Do you understand that the new man can't discipline that child the same way you would discipline him, or else you would be mad at him and you probably be like, no, touch my kid, blah, blah. Meanwhile, the kid done pissed on this nigga's shoes and went outside and dented his car or some shit, and that nigga can't go out there and whoop your little son's ass? Or if he go in there and tell your daughter, stay the fuck off TikTok twerking your ass because I ain't your daddy, but I don't like that shit and I ain't gonna let you disrespect your mom, you gonna get mad at him? Or you gonna tell him oh, thank you so much for stepping up and coming in here and doing all this? Nah. Then you gotta think. You gotta think Christmas time, gifts, all this stuff. You meet a new dude, have a new baby with him, and that nigga come to Christmas and only get his son something. You gonna have a problem. That's another problem you gonna start. And the only way to fix all this is be more careful with whom you choose. And I will always say, go to your parents and try to find out who you should be with. Like your mom always told you when you was around a fake friend. She always caught it, didn't she? And if dad missed it, mom caught it. Hey, I don't like his energy. That nigga's fake. I'm telling you, better watch him. Don't let him in my house, this, that. And you was like, nah, mom, he cool. I don't know what you talking about. This, that, blah, blah, blah. Then sure fucking enough, does that nigga betray you. And it's so embarrassing, you don't even want to tell your mama. You don't even want to tell your mama. Come on, man. I think it's so important to fucking see, look in that household and see yourself. I be looking at my dad and be like, damn, I'm sounding like him. I'm doing the same shit like this. I'm doing that. Not even really noticing. As much as I try to not to do it and be like, nah, I'm not like my dad on this. I'm not nah, don't call me that. I don't do it. Nigga, you can't beat it. It's DNA. It's instilled in you. And then if you grew up in there, it's just going to happen. Kids learn by what they see, not by what they're told. That's why I had to stop smoking around Ron. Hell, I quit smoking. I ain't smoked in a long time. It's just how can you tell your son don't hit girls if you in the household hitting his mom and shit and he's seeing it? And then when he grow up, what you think he gonna do? Now, he might not, but he's already that's what I'm saying. You just gotta, it's good to have that dad in the household with fucking good principles and, good heart, and showing love. You need a dad in that household because, especially with a daughter. Because first off, moms and daughters regularly, that's just what the fuck they do. They're just going to beat heads as two women. And that's just always going to happen. Always. Two women, they always going to go head to head on shit, disagree, tell her don't do this. She's definitely going to do that. But like I said, when she get mad at mom, she got somebody else to go release to. Well, mom did this and that and that. You know what dad going to say? Yeah, she be getting on my nerves too. She be doing that silly ass shit. So now she team dad for a week or two until dad tell her, hey, you not wearing that shit out here. Get the fuck about it. Then she go back to mom and say, man, he said I wouldn't do that. And then she gonna say, you know what? I think it looks cute. You go ahead and wear it. Just put it like this. And she hide it from dad and do that. Now she on mom's side. You see what I'm saying? And if neither one of them was there, the other was there, who else would she go to? She got to go outside the house to somebody that could take advantage of the opportunity or anything. You see what I'm saying? I'm not lying about this shit. I've seen it. I got 3 sisters. I got a bunch of friends that grew up in single households and they didn't have these outlets type shit, man. And it's sad that these niggas can't. that they didn't get the chance like I got to grow up with my dad in the household. As much as we annoying sometimes or this or that, or you just hungry. Dad, when you come home, all right, can you just stop by Riley's, grab me this or that? Even if it was 12, the nigga still bring it. Boom, drop it off, wake up, this, that, cook a little something for you. And that's what I'm like, even if you don't think they the best ones, if they was there, you should be blessed, man, that your parents was there dealing with your motherfucking lazy, selfish ass. Because that's all y'all kids are, lazy and selfish. I got two. Y'all lazy and selfish, dog. But for real, I couldn't imagine if my daughter didn't have me to come to. Nigga, I'm doing anything for her I can that I think is right. It's done. Same for my son. But if I wasn't there and she wanted something from mom and mom said no, who would she go to get that yes? I tell you, some older nigga that's filling the void of a dad, giving her dad vibes. Wouldn't be a nigga her age, or if it was, he had to be resourceful. But hey, she gonna go out and look for it. Just like that man. You see these boys out here with the single moms, they be looking for niggas like they mom and shit. They like to be taken care of, little baby ass boys, still living with their parents and shit. Like sometimes they be soft, bro. That's why I be like, nah, you need time around some masculine men, some alpha men that'll punch you in your chest, tell you stop doing that shit. Hey, don't be doing that shit. That ain't how you, that don't look right. Don't be acting like that, dog. Like, nigga, well, you know what I mean? All this, nigga. What, you crying, nigga? Get down on the floor. Give me 20 push-ups, nigga, or I'm taking that Xbox, nigga. It's that simple. I'm taking that PlayStation. Get down and do 20 push-ups. Stop acting like that, boy. Whining about some damn chips or something, man. Crying over some chips, nigga. Your sister took like, yo, you got to tune them up, because if they don't get that, the only other way they can get it is in high school sports, middle school sports. That's why they be looking at these coaches as they dad, because the dads be so tough and so strict, and all they want is better for them. They want to bring the best out of them. That's exactly why coaches are looked at as dads. Always. If they don't have that, that's why them single parent sons and all that, they are like this with them coaches. They'll do whatever the fuck the coach says. And the coach even call them son. Taking them home after practice, buying them food, you know what I'm saying? Helping them, hey, come out here and do this. Like, I seen it in my high school. And at the same time, I realized I didn't need it. I'm already getting that at home. You know what I mean? And that's why you be like, I ain't kissing no ass, nigga. Like, that shit helps. God, you like, I ain't kissing no ass. I don't need that. I don't need your rides, nigga. I don't need your fucking food, nigga. My dad about to pull up in a Lex and pick, you know what I mean? You need that. You get into it with an older man, who you gonna call? You gonna feel you gotta take some shit out yourself. You so fucking emotional. Now you gotta go get a gun and shoot the motherfucker. And meanwhile, you can just call your dad. Hey, dad, this nigga was doing it. Who? What? Where is he at? Who is he? This nigga, a grown man coming like, yo. Dads are important, period. Dads are very important, especially when it comes to kids, man. Sons and daughters equally. I can't say it's better for one because, man, oh, man, if that girl, and I'm gonna go ahead and say this, nigga, 8 times out of 10, if that girl grows up without a dad, she is a lot more loose, nigga. She gonna have a lot more bodies. A lot. And if that son grows up without a dad, he is gonna be way more emotional. So much more emotional. So much more prone to daddy feel like the coaches and all that shit catering. It's just guaranteed. It's guaranteed. Why? Because yin, yang, up, down, in, out, left, right, boy, girl, black, white, red, green. You get what I'm saying, right? So, I ain't want to go this long either, but fuck it, man. I could keep going. I really could keep going. Shit just keep coming to my head, and I really don't want to stop, but I feel like I probably should, because I'm getting emotional, man, about this shit, dog. And it's so fucking true. It's so fucking real. I wanted to shoot this episode a week ago, but I had to go to West Virginia and stop my shit, but it's fine, because I picked up on some more shit, and I brought it to you tonight. Created Players, man. If you out there and you got a kid, bro, I want to tell you, go and try to work it out with that baby mom, man. But hell, even if you don't, and baby mom is raising, you got to get hold of them kids, man, and get you get with some, get you somebody that want to be in the house, man. Y'all need two parents raising these kids, man. That's why these parents be stressed doing all this little single raising a kid by themselves shit. It's stressful, okay? It's very stressful. You don't get a break. It's not cool. And that's why other people see these single parents out here complaining about their kids, and how hard it is and how they don't get no help. And now they don't want to have no kids. Selfish. Beautiful souls, beautiful people out here talking about they don't want to have kids because they see you as an example of what not to do. And they're like, nah, I don't want them problems. I can just go out and do this. I can go over there and do that. And they're like, nah, that's cool with me. I don't even want no kids. They not even doing what they supposed to be doing. Because here's my saying. If you're you should look yourself in the mirror and say, am I a good person? Do I think of myself as a good person? And if the answer is yes, why wouldn't you want, let's just say, 1,000 more people like you on this earth? Would that make this world a better place, or would it make it a worse place? If we was to duplicate you 1,000 times, hell, 10,000 times, would the world be a better place? If the answer is yes, you need to have kids. Do you know how many pieces of shit are out here just dropping off kids left and right? And them kids are, guess what, gonna be pieces of shit sometimes. Not all the time. If they don't have the grandpa, they don't have the uncle, they don't have a that's gonna come in and help tune that up and patch them holes that the dad was supposed to already have been there for. Yes, trust me, it's not gonna be good. We need more good people out here having kids. You see them when they say they want to ban dumb people from having kids, low IQ motherfuckers, because why? You think two low IQ motherfuckers gonna create a genius? No. And it starts from way back. It's not like motherfuckers is just forever dumb, but it's like if they don't ever get taught what's right and hold on to that and do better, learn better behaviors and actions to pass down to their adolescence, then trust me, you're going to produce the exact same fucking Neanderthals, nigga. Goofballs, nigga. They gonna do the same shit they daddy was doing and they daddy was doing and they daddy was doing, nigga. Cause ain't nobody come in. That's what they call a generational curse, nigga. Ain't nobody came in and said, you know what? This person died from heart disease. This person died from heart disease. This person died from heart disease. And they all great, and then it was the great, then it was just your grand. And why does that? Because y'all didn't change the diet. It takes somebody to come in and teach you what's better, and you come in and say, yo, now we eating salads. Now nobody's dying from heart disease in our family. Nobody's doing this. Nobody's doing like think of that. Think of the whole body, nigga. Take the brain out the body. What do you got? Nothing. You got a zombie. Now take the ears off a human. Still can be a good human. Take the eyes out. Take an arm off. Take the ass out. It don't matter. You still can get a good human. But the brain, feed that motherfucking brain of yours. Please. Feed that motherfucking brain, man. That's all that's all I got, man. Like I said, this shit is serious business, man. Big business. Standing on business. Like, that's just it, man. We got to stop this narrative, dog, that women don't need men and men don't need women, because it's just not fucking true. That's like saying the ground don't need the red wire in a battery. That's like saying the bun don't need the weenie in a hot dog. What the fuck? It's like saying the car don't need the tires, nigga. What are we talking about? What the fuck are we talking about? How are we even talking about this? Are you fucking serious? Are you fucking serious? You don't need a man, nigga. Yes, you do. Even gay people, even the gay dudes need a woman. Even if they want to have a baby some way, somehow, whether they want to adopt it or whatever, nigga, you still need a woman to do so. Same for a gay girl couple. You still need a man's seed to create a baby. Women don't produce male sperm. So that's why I say anybody saying they don't need the other, you're just fucking selfish and dumb. You're selfish, you're dumb, you're entitled, and you're falling into this new wave of bullshit. Call them they, them, that nigga. Suck this they dick, nigga. Suck they dick, nigga. Shut the fuck up. We don't want to hear that shit.
Bruh.
I don't care about no fucking pronouns, dog. I don't look at a fucking horse and go ask them what do they prefer to be. You know what I mean? No, nigga. Don't care. I respect what you can do whatever you want, but don't tell me what I got to call you. I call it like I see it. And that has always been the fucking saying, nigga. Call them like I see it. It is what it is. If it looks like a fucking apple, talks like an apple, what is it? Walks like a chicken, talks like a chicken. Motherfucker, you're not a hen. You're not a goose. You're a fucking chicken. Chicken. Y'all niggas is pussy, man. Knock it off. Hey, creative players, man. I hope y'all learning from me, man. I hope all this sound good, went good. It's been a week. It's been too long, and I hope we get some good shit out of this one. I can't wait to chop this motherfucker up because, boy, I know I was going to ruffle some feathers like you see right here. That's used to be the podcast. And, I mean, it could easily go back to ruffle feathers because I'm doing the same shit just on a more educational level and a more deeper, spirited with a fucking message, dog. And I feel like I wasn't supposed to cuss this episode, but damn, if I ain't need to this episode, I just had to, man. Getting a little hot. I just had to, or maybe I just wanted to show y'all my chain, man. Hey, but either way it go, this was terrific talk, man. And what the fuck is Will and Jada's shit? I don't even know, man. Jada, somebody need to cancel. Somebody need to. What we gonna do about that one there? But hey, anyway.
Bruh.
I love y'all, man. Creative players. If y'all just stick with me, bro, we gonna just keep fucking growing. The merch is coming. I'm fired up. 250,000 views, nigga, in 14 days, nigga. Y'all cannot tell me nothing. Y'all cannot tell me I'm crazy no more. Y'all niggas can't tell me I'm just talking shit. Y'all niggas can't. I don't care if you clock in or believe me. I got so much people sharing my shit, commenting on my shit, debating under my shit. I knew I had the sauce. I knew I could do it. And I knew y'all didn't believe in me. So that's why I never let it faze me, dog. And that's what I would tell any other creative player, dog. All it takes for you is to do what you're supposed to do. Get in that algorithm, deliver with the message, and that's the best way to go about it. All that other shit, let them hate. We don't care, but best of luck to you, because this shit don't stop, all right? I promise you it don't stop. Bring my fucking music in, man.
Bruh.